You know those urban legends that keep you up at night? Well, this one's different. This actually happened. August 2002, Chicago. A group of teenagers decided to do what bored kids do: break into an abandoned mall for some cheap thrills and amateur filmmaking. The place had been closed for months, just sitting there like a giant concrete tomb on the outskirts of the city. Their shaky camera footage shows them laughing, running through empty storefronts past dark windows and silent escalators. "Feels like everyone just disappeared," one of them joked, his voice echoing through the empty food court. If only they knew how prophetic those words would become. At first it was just fun and games, but then things started getting weird. Between shots, the mannequins in the department store, they didn't seem to stay in the same positions. Maybe it was just their imagination, playing tricks in the dim light. But then one of them swore he saw someone watching them from a store window. Someone who shouldn't have been there. They laughed it off, of course. Teenagers are good at that, turning fear into bravado, until they realized one of their friends wasn't laughing anymore, because he wasn't there at all. The police found his backpack and shoes near an unfinished section of the mall's maintenance tunnels. But he had vanished into thin air. Search teams combed every inch of that mall for days. Nothing. But here's the part that still gives me chills. They found his camera. And on that camera, in the very last frame, there was something. A dark figure standing behind the group. Something that shouldn't have been there. Something that wasn't there in any of the previous shots. 20 years later, that mall remains sealed. The missing teenager was never found. Some say you can still hear echoes of laughter in those empty corridors, if you're brave enough to listen. But I wouldn't recommend it, because sometimes urban exploration leads to places you can't come back from. And those mannequins, well, maybe they're not just mannequins anymore. Maybe they're still waiting in that sealed-up mall for the next group of curious teenagers to wander in.